Next thing I know, I'm jumping out a shorty window in front of a bus stop full of people, son.
Yo, y'all should do a podcast for real.
Yo, but like, what would we call the podcast though?
Boy, I don't even know, but it got to be something that represents us. Look, man. So here's the thing. Yeah. We back for another one.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's that 42, that episode 42.
Yeah, we should have had some 42.
Should have had a Mexican named Don Julio over there.
That's that Jackie Robinson episode, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna hit it out the park, you heard?
See if I remember how to do this pod shit. Ain't do this in a while.
Yeah, we ain't been here in a while. It's a special one, y'all.
Yeah, the boy is back. I missed the last one, but I had to make it for this one. You dig?
It's the 2-year anniversary of us putting this thing together.
Hey, man.
Can y'all believe we made it?
2 years of a lot of conversations. A lot of niggas riding with us. I appreciate all y'all, man.
Yeah, I echo that same sentiment. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the support so far. You know what I'm saying? 2 years is not an easy thing. Thank you for rocking with us.
If you listening to this right now, grab you a drink.
Like
raise it
we
in the
did.
high. Just cheers, man. Cheers. So here's the thing, man. We made it.
For all the YouTube viewers, we got blue cups. I don't know what they beef is with the blue cups, but
He could have got any other cup. Did not have to be red. It just didn't have to be blue.
but
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
for sure. But
We wouldn't be here without y'all. You heard?
And I'm going to take this time to go on and say subscribe and comment. Like, share, tell your friend. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Really?
That'd be a great anniversary gift. Just
Really? Tell a friend. Yeah.
comment, subscribe, like.
Word.
Word, man.
But y'all know what we provide. Nothing different. We gonna get into some topics, get into some fun things. Gonna have a cool chill episode and all of that. So I'm gonna start it off, man. Simple question. You know how we do. Not even a question, but we're gonna do a little F, Marry, Kill. We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Trying a new thing where I don't curse. So, but we're gonna do F, Marry, Kill. So
I'm gonna curse
Yeah.
in abundance.
Christian Mingle, insert your sponsorship right here.
These guys will curse, and I will try my best to not. But F, Marry, Kill. So you got a OnlyFans model,
Okay.
and her content is strictly X-rated. That's what she on there doing.
Like on there having sex and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, who she having sex with? Is it me?
Nah. She just on there just getting her money random.
Tell you where she at
random
right
people.
now. But I gotta continue.
Next one we got drug dealer.
A drug dealing girl?
Drug dealer girl.
Ooh.
So, okay.
Like an official drug lord. Like she really in the
Griselda
streets.
Blanco.
Yeah, in the streets really getting it.
All right.
Last contestant that we got is a stripper.
Guns.
So what you doing, Guns?
Nigga didn't need to say my name at all. But I'm killing the OnlyFans girl off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
She could go. I'm marrying the drug lord, and I am, in the spirit of not cursing, effing the stripper.
Okay.
Not surprised.
Kind of figured it would go that way. How about you?
I'm going to marry the OnlyFans chick.
Wow.
And I'm going to it's the OnlyFans drug lord and who else?
Stripper.
Oh shit, they both bring bread in. So I'll probably kill the drug lord and marry the OnlyFans, right? So yeah, I'll marry the OnlyFans, kill the drug lord, and fuck the stripper bitch.
Let me ask you a question before you go, Dre.
Yeah, like,
When you marry the OnlyFans chick, does
Right.
she stop fucking other people?
no. Well,
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, no.
Oh, you content with it?
It changes a lot.
See, I assumed that. That's why I went the way I went.
Let me change my answer. So I'm gonna marry the stripper.
Yeah.
Fuck the OnlyFans. Still killing the drug lord.
My answer is exactly like Stiz. So I'm gonna marry the stripper. I'm gonna kill the OnlyFans model, and then
You gonna fuck the drug lord?
I think that's what you just said, right?
No, I'm killing the drug lord regardless.
Oh no. I'll probably kill the drug lord only because I feel like my life is in danger if I'm with a drug lord.
See, I was thinking just taking over her drug empire.
This song is still playing.
The song is 10 minutes long. About to be over soon.
But yeah, I'm gonna kill the drug lord. Word. Alright, man.
But that's that. I just don't want to be looking over my shoulder with the drug rivals.
Hey, man. As long as she ain't in the cartel, I'm cool.
Nah, I told you, she big dog. She top dog.
Big here and cartel is different. Cartel, they cut your family members' heads off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. She in the cartel. I might just have to marry her out of fear.
Facts,
Keep my family alive.
Alright, cool. So let's get into the meat and potatoes and all of that. So I wanted to bring y'all fellas here today. You know, I'm in a relationship, so I'll just be taking notice of certain things and stuff like that.
Congratulations.
How y'all feel about pillow talking? Pillow talking amongst relationships, amongst somebody that you just dealing with and stuff like that. Like, what's y'all understanding of pillow talking? Because me, I had a different understanding of pillow talking, and I had to like really look into what it really is.
Pillow talking is tricky. No, it's not tricky. How you handle it is tricky. Because the truth of the matter is, no matter what any nigga tell you, he pillow talk. Every nigga pillow talk. Okay. Every girl pillow talk. Every dude pillow talk. Because a lot of times, the things you think aren't that big of a deal, the things you think that aren't big of a deal to say to your significant other, they
The music.
they are definitely, like, you never know the intentions of someone else. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you could sit here and say the smallest thing. I think we talked about this before. You could say something that you don't deem that serious or that bad to your significant other, and they will hold on to that one tidbit of information until it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird. It's weird. Now, there's the difference between, just general pillow talking and blatant pillow talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just out here like, yo, babe, let me tell you what this nigga did today. This nigga's wilding. He's doing this. He fucking with some girl. Like, a bunch of shit that ain't your shorty business.
Right.
That's a different level of pillow talking. And that shit I can't tolerate. That shit I can't stand. But if it's just like little shit that in your mind you seem is irrelevant, I think sometimes you gotta charge that to the game.
Facts. Stiz.
Pillow. This is a weird topic because I'm always torn in between the semantics of it, right? So to echo what Tu said about finding things that you may seem, not that serious or whatever the case is, that's the gray area because you can, how do I dance around this topic? Alright, I've seen situations where people would tell their girlfriend something that to us won't seem as important, but
to shorty,
she may live on that information, and as a result of that, carry on a different narrative down the line. And I've seen niggas say to something shorties just certain shit that they just shouldn't have said. Like, in hindsight, they understood they shouldn't have said it, even if they were joking or even if it was lighthearted. It just shouldn't have been said. And and that's hard to gauge because whatever, like you don't see it as important or whatever the case is. Like, then you got certain situations where you literally just come home and you talk to your girl every day, and you don't understand the detriment you putting on your life and anybody else involved in the story. The way around that, to be honest, is just like, it may seem fucked up, but you basically limit the link. It's basically like you give certain information to certain people so you can know who to trace it back to. Like, identify the leak.
Right.
Or in my case, I send out test leaks all the time, like, or certain information I don't mind letting be known, like, and there's certain shit I just keep based on my experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just that's how I feel about it. Like he says, blatant pillow talk where you just come in and just damn near snitching. And I seen, like I told y'all before, like I seen the shorty take down a whole ring because my man just kept telling his shorty shit.
Right.
And she got to know everybody girl and took the whole situation down. And as a result of that, I always keep mine away. Then I seen shorties get mad at the dude and then tell another dude what his man's been saying. You know what I'm saying? Out of pillow talk, like where he hide the money at, or you know what I'm saying, like shit like that.
Right.
I've seen that, and as my whole like fix to all that is just limit the information you tell certain people, so if it comes back, you know who to go to directly.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah, I echo y'all same sentiment. Pillow talking to me, it just is kind of like it's kind of like, to me, it's like a gossip session. Kind of sort of what y'all saying, to where, you know, depending on how comfortable you feel with your partner and stuff like that, you may start relaying information about your close friends and stuff like that. Just because, you know, you feel like you could confide in her and trust her. But, you know, that's where pillow talking could go left, like y'all saying, because if the information leaks out and you said something about your homeboy and he knows that he only, like, if I told you and two something in confidence and then it traces back somehow and I know I only told y'all two niggas, then you right, you know where to go because you know where the leak is at, but you just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, pillow talking, it has a negative connotation to it, but it's not always negative all the time. Like Sue said, there's levels to the pillow talking.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been in a situation where you told one of your homeboys or one of your homegirls or whatever the case may be, some information and it leaked out about you due to pillow talk? Or vice versa? Have you said something about one of your friends or something like that and it got out?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to me, like, for me specifically, like, let's go back real quick. To me, my quick fix to all of that is I don't answer questions. Like, I don't, like...
What you mean? Like,
I can speak, like, for me and Stiz, right?
Yeah.
Anyone I deal with that know this nigga, outside of, yo, he chilling? Or, yo, how his son doing? He good? That's the only thing I say at this point.
Okay.
I don't say nothing else concerning this nigga. Cause I'm at a point where it's like nothing this nigga is doing. Not that he's doing anything bad, but nothing he's doing is anybody's business. And if he ain't tell you, whether it's something small or not, I'm just not saying that.
Facts. Yeah.
Unless it directly involves me, like me and Stiz are going to X, Y, and Z because he gonna be with me anyway. So I gotta say that.
Right.
But like that's just kind of how I be. Cause I had one friend. He never told his girl nothing bad. This nigga just kept telling his girl mad little shit about my personal life, and it just kept annoying me.
Yeah.
I was like, it wasn't that it was bad. It was, why the fuck does your girl know this? Like, that's kind of just what it came down to. Like, fam, it's a completely irrelevant thing for you to mention to your girl. And I understand it's one of those things where sometimes you just having a general conversation with your shorty. So shit like that just be coming out. But like I said, that's my fix to everything. Just look, man, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, play dumb.
Yo, that nigga, I heard, that nigga be out here doing, really?
So are you the type? Are you going off of that? Are you the type of person you don't want your homeboy talking to your girl, talking to his girl about you concerning anything, or is there a limit?
Yes,
Also, this
absolutely
nothing,
bro.
I got you.
I don't care if I'm going to get surgery. I don't care if I'm going to get a fucking doctor's appointment. I don't care if like I'm in court from like I don't care if it's serious or not. I told you because you my mans. Your girl don't need to know none of this shit.
Right. I feel you.
I'm in that same boat. Like I mentioned earlier, it's just all right. So his fix is not to answer questions. My fix is just not even. I don't want to be around. Like, you feel me? Like, don't put me in a position where I gotta make a decision like that. So I'll say all three of y'all. Well, not even you, not so much Dre, because since I met you, I've been on a different type of wavelength. You know what I'm saying? But like for me and him, a long time, the flow of things will go, he'll get a shorty, and I'll try to scoop shorty friend or something, right? Knowing I got what I got going on at the time, whatever the case may be. And as a result of that, questions going to start being asked. And when questions are asked, answers are, you know what I mean, expected.
Yeah.
So if shorty going to slide me her friend, she got to know a little bit of information.
Right.
He going to give up the information he feels is necessary.
Nigga, I'm gonna say you talk to that nigga.
No. This is now, but you can't. You gotta admit we wasn't always like that.
No, we wasn't. But any information concerning you for the friend outside of your looks, they got from you.
Right.
Like I could say that hands down to the Bible.
Right. So it'll go like, basic information. So then I'll mess with shorty or whatever, and then now we in a four-way relationship type shit. Me and my shorty, him and his shorty. Now
never a good scenario.
Them shorties like to play the games that. Remember we was talking about like, yo, they can't really catch us because it's two of us.
Right.
We talk
every day.
You know what I'm saying?
So you stay ahead of them.
So
not even that. They think they could tell us different shit.
They think they could tell us different stories. Or we really had too many shorties try to turn us against each other, but the ones that did just was hilarious because if I hear some funny shit, yo, Guns, shorty said this, nigga, what's up? Or he'll be like, yo, Stiz, you told this bitch? I'm like, nah, hell no. The fuck would I do that? But then I've been in other situations where it just happened. Like, shorty would just know some shit about me ahead of time that she shouldn't have known. Similar to what he said, like, why your girl know that shit? I don't give a fuck that she know I fuck with half the block, but why she know that? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, now she could just use that information. She don't, and then you know what's funny with pillow talking? It's one of those things where you can't really know until it happens that your man's girl is trustworthy. So it's just like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, she good. Like, your word is bond. Like, your information secured. And I'm like, damn, I gotta trust this. I gotta trust shorty off the strength of my man's. But if it ever go wrong, I gotta deal with whatever happened. Yeah.
Well, but that's why your fix to that was to just stop doing that.
Right.
Yeah. So exactly. So my fix to all of that was just like, when I see both of y'all with a girl, hey man, I'm gonna just bring my girl. I'm not even gonna bring an extra shorty. I'm not gonna try to talk to a shorty when I'm around y'all girls. Like, I'm cool in that time because I'm a different nigga now. But in that time, like, I don't even want to put myself in that situation because it put too much strain on the relationship. And then that's the strain. And then it eliminates the fun shit. Like, now I can't go on triple dates, ski parties and all that shit with my mans and his girl because his girl knows about my girl and the hoes. You feel me? It's not safe.
Bro, like, like that shit. And
it's a real thing.
I'm going to be honest. My method to shit, the don't answer shit, gets me in so much shit. Yeah. Like, I get in straight arguments like, yo, I know your mans ain't shit. Like, why you... Because when I get asked, yo, I know he be out... Like, you know bitches, they say little shit. Yeah, I know he be out here doing this and the third. That nigga is a faithful black man. I ain't see that nigga do nothing. And then they go... Like, don't, like, then I get into a real argument because now shorty like, yo, all right, now you trying to play my intelligence. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, whatever you think you know is what you know. From Corey, I have never seen that nigga do nothing.
Yep.
You know what I like, what I be thinking when that happens to me, like, I be so interested in why do you care so much about my mans and what he's doing. When I get digged for like questions and stuff like that concerning my mans, I be thinking it's because you're trying to figure out if I'm doing the same thing, if that makes sense. Like, if you could confirm that my boy that I'm close with is doing some snake shit or doing some shit that you don't like, to me, you trying to like build the case actually against me. Because at the end of the day, you really don't have nothing to do with him. Like, you're only connected because of me. I'm the bridge. But I feel like it's more so you trying to get at me. So that's part of the reason why I be shutting up too. But I had a situation where
I feel like Loon put you through a lot of shit, bro.
Hell yeah. Nigga shit crazy, right?
I had a situation where one of my homeboys, he, you know what I'm saying, he didn't have a steady girlfriend. Like, he was in a phase where, you know, he was just messing with mad random shorties or whatever. He was just doing this thing, living his life. And the issue that I had with him was that he was pillow talking with these random chicks and telling them information about me. Now, I'm an understanding person, so if it's your shorty, I understand how that can happen.
Yeah.
Information leak out about me and stuff like that because you feel confident that she's going to keep
Hold
that
it down.
information. But if you just telling random girls that you just, you know what I'm saying, that you just dealing with for a moment, like, that got me tight. I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
All right, you don't got to give detail, but what kind of information?
like who I was dealing with at the
Bro,
time.
don't point at me.
Nah.
man.
But now, like, for example, like saying like who I was dealing with at the time, like, you know, at that time I wasn't in a relationship, but
Yes,
yeah,
put a date on this.
Yeah, but at that time, basically telling her like what I was doing, like this my business. Like, it's not the fact, it wasn't even nothing crazy, but it's just the fact that it was multiple girls. It was multiple girls, and it's like, yo, this is not even your girlfriend. Like, you don't even see a future with her. So why is it that she knows so much information about us? Like,
See, you better than me as a friend, because that made me start looking at him weird. And the reason why I started looking at him weird is because I would have took it as, like, if that had happened multiple times with random chicks, that comes off to me like those shorty, because you know how when it's a random chick, they might mess with your mans, but then be like, yo, what up with him? And then to know that he ain't shit, he doing this, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd have made me start looking at him like that.
fucks.
I had some situation where this is on surface level what we talking about, but then there's deeper shit to this. Like, I'm trying to look, man. I seen friends go into not fights, but I've seen relationships strain because of certain shit like this. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, like, close relationships start straining in a very bad way because of a situation like this. And when you ask, like, why it's like this, it's because of a pillow talking situation. And to be honest, it really probably wasn't really a pillow talk. It's probably like some funny shit that happened or whatever the case is. And no, I keep referencing it because it's like the most prominent thing in my mind. But when I hear pillow talk, I always hear this scenario, and it's just like, yo, I remember the call, like, yo, bro, this nigga is telling bitches that I don't even fuck with like that where I keep my bread. And my only
Son, why do you keep referencing this situation with me?
because no,
Because I'm a real nigga. We can say it. You ain't gotta keep
alright.
doing all that shit.
Wait,
chill.
what?
All right. So the nigga too did that, right? But
And it didn't go nothing like that.
Hold on, that's what I'm trying to say. To this is how the story came to me, right? This nigga hit me and go, yo, this nigga told Shorty where the bread at. And I go, that don't sound right. The fuck would he do that for? But then when I speak to two, he go, nigga, that ain't even what happened. Like, we was talking that shit.
Nigga,
I was
tell you
laughing
exactly
at
what happened. Nigga, I tell you the story right now, nigga.
See, hold on before you do that. I ain't do this because I wasn't sure if that's something you
I don't give a
just
fuck.
comfortable talking about.
Why would I care? I wasn't wrong. I don't
Let's
care.
get it. Story time.
Nigga, I'm dealing with a shorty at the time, right? We was with one of our mans one day. We was all chilling in the crib. The nigga did the dumbest shit I seen in my life, so I thought it was funny. He had got bread, whatever the case may be, but that's irrelevant. In the nigga room, he got a ceiling fan. The nigga hides the money on one of the fan blades. Like if anybody just turned the fan on, the shit gone. So I thought it was funny. So and then I mentioned it to him in that day, like nigga, that's a real not good place to put this shit. But whatever. So when I get home, I'm talking to my shorty. I'm like, yo, let me tell you what this funny shit I saw today. Like this nigga go put it up there, cause again, I don't think this is a real hiding place. I think he just put it there cause we was there, and that's what it is.
I'm not gonna front. That's not a smart hiding place at all.
Hey man, when he called me, I was like, what the fuck?
So whatever the case may be, when me and Shorty went bad, she just started wilding, trying to tarnish my name with everybody. So she called to this day. So she called my mans and was like, "Oh, fuck out of here!" That nigga be saying, like she said a bunch of other shit too on top of that. But the lead thing was, "Oh," and this nigga told me, "Yeah, niggas could do whatever because niggas know where you hide your bread. You be hiding it on the ceiling fan." I'm like, what?
Yeah, she tried to make it look like son was plotting against her. And then that's the funny part to me. Cause when we heard that part, we was like, come on, son.
Right.
Nigga, Guns been getting money since he was like 16.
But I'm like, also, this is like one of my best friends in the world, bro.
Facts.
And he been getting money since he was like 16.
But what I will say is,
But do you agree though that the relationship strained?
that's what I was just about to say. Me and that friend love him like a brother to this day. From there, for a while, we was weird.
Off and on. Weird.
Like put like this, anything that happened that we didn't agree, we didn't see eye to eye on, we just kind of, alright. And again, in that situation, I was never mad at him. Cause I understand, like, that coming to you that way, you got no choice but to feel a way about that.
Right. Yeah.
So I wasn't never mad at him, but I was like, nigga, I told you that wasn't the case. Like, and Shorty then proved long after that she's fucking crazy and just been trying to do shit. Like, there's multiple restraining orders against Shorty, like all types of shit.
Oh nah. Hey man.
So clearly she was bugged the fuck out, but
One thing I'm learning is you can't control how other people take shit. And
yeah,
that's
where
but
it's at.
that was the scenario that taught me even little shit that ain't that serious. You never know how your girl gonna take it,
right.
and you never know what she gonna do with that information. So now don't ask me nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about that nigga. What school he go to, man? Now you ask that nigga. I don't even know what school my man go to.
Where it played dumb, like I said. So, what y'all think as men? You could talk personally or just talk for men overall and what you see. But what you think, like, kind of trumps us to subside to pillow talking?
Bro, it's just comfortability, bro. Like, when you were getting intimate with a shorty or y'all just talking, like if it's something you just killing, man, you don't really have too many conversations with her. But if you get comfortable with a shorty and you starting to trust, it's a move. I'm trying to think if it fucking was paid in full or was it shotas, one of them shits. But you get comfortable with a shorty, you just talk. You know what I mean? Like, that's your shorty.
Yeah,
that's the girl that's giving you head.
That's what I'm saying though, cause I trump it up to being comfortable with somebody. That's how you begin to start that pillow talking phase with somebody. But that's why I was so angry about my boy, cause it's like, how are you comfortable with this chick? You just met her.
Well, hold on. It's a difference too, cause I've been in situations where niggas will tell my story and include themselves while pillow talking to make themselves sound cool. You feel me? You get what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Like, I've been in situations where niggas I backed up on the Rockaway Far Rock Bridge, backed up on the highway. It was 3 niggas in the car with me. I'm doing 80 going backwards on the bridge.
Right.
When the story gets retold, niggas always add theyself in it to shorties. Like, yo, we was crazy back in the day, nigga. We used to get it rocking. I mean, we backed up a bridge. And I'm like, nigga, my car ain't hold 7 niggas. But I take blame in that too, because I know what he doing. I know you trying to put
I
salt
want
on
to know
the
who
story.
niggas is, because that ain't me for sure.
Well, you wasn't there.
I know I was there, and I never. Every time I tell that story, I go, "This nigga drove backwards on the bridge."
Yeah. It'd be like niggas like, oh, I ain't even about to waste my breath on his name, but
No, don't do all that.
But yeah, like, I did that.
But
I know I did that.
Yeah, but he
The niggas that was in the car know I did that. Everybody else know if that's a cool story to tell Shorty to help your gangster, and this is just an explanation. Like, I've got mad stories.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's a weird one to like try and get credit for, because it's still you doing it.
Right, but they'll say like, yo, we would. From what Shorty told me, she's like, yo, I heard y'all was crazy. I used to do all of this wild shit. You used to race cars. I'm like, the fuck? I never raced a car in my life, nigga, except for that one time.
I was just about to say
on the Garden State Parkway coming from Atlantic City.
See, that one I was there.
Yeah, it was just me and him, right? But niggas would be like, yo, like, I've literally spoke to Shorty. She'll go, yo, I can't believe like, it'd be like, they'll talk you up to make it sound like they hang around with some real niggas.
Yeah.
And I've had that. I've been the real nigga that they referencing. You feel me?
Right.
I don't like that shit. That shit happen all the time. Like, I got niggas from high school still holding on to stories of shit we did in high school. Yo, and that nigga said he was gonna burn the school down. Then I heard the alarm go off, and he was in the principal office. Like, niggas really tried to burn the school down. And he be like, yo, I be like, yo, what the fuck? Nigga, you wasn't with me, nigga.
Son,
I ain't get suspended with you, nigga.
that shit he's saying, that's the realest shit ever, bro. Because for like 5-6 years after I graduated high school, like I was keeping in contact with a few people, and there was certain stories that I know, like, I did or me and my mans did, and like I would go talk to other people, and all of a sudden I'm hearing mad other people was involved in shit, and I was like, it was definitely me and 2 other niggas. I don't know what y'all talking about, but you know, again, for me, I don't care enough to argue. Like, he was there, word, right?
Yeah, I bring all that to say, like, niggas pillow talk to also help their case when trying to.
Yeah, but that's not pillow talking. That's something totally different in my book.
Well,
I mean, if they just like getting to know Shorty, you're right. They probably ain't hit to get to the pillow. But I'm just saying, like,
No, not even just get to the pillow. Like, I feel like that's a different.
Let me see something.
I feel like that's a different. There's a different term for that.
I just seen, like, why you telling her this information? You know what I'm saying? Like, why she know this? Like, this doesn't help anyone. If you want to prove a way, and prove your way, you ain't got to involve me in none of your stories.
So, the official definition of pillow talk is intimate conversation in bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I've been brought up in many of them.
So, I agree with you. I wouldn't consider that specifically pillow talk.
The word is on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. But I wouldn't define that as pillow talk.
Yeah, no, that's not pillow talk. That's not pillow talk.
Oh, that's embellishing. Like, that dude is embellishing a story to make itself look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, this is me personally. I wouldn't consider that pillow talking. It's still some bitch ass shit, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just corny. Yeah. Y'all think a relationship is able to survive without the existence of pillow talk? Y'all think?
I keep telling you, yeah. I will argue. I would rather you argue with me every day about me never telling you anything than answer your question. And I don't got no bitches. I don't know what I'm talking about,
Bro.
I don't think a relationship could exist
Without pillow talking?
Yeah, I don't think it could exist.
I mean, you can listen. You ain't
yeah.
gotta.
See, that's the thing. I'm glad he said that.
You can listen.
You can listen to your girl tell you about. I listen to shorties tell me about all they friends' business. And when they go, yeah, yo, so what you and your man, I don't even know. That nigga just chilling, bro.
Look, fuck this, fuck
but-
this, fuck this,
but
fuck
I
this,
don't-
fuck this. Let me tell all y'all shorties this shit now. When you come and tell us about all your friends that's going to Miami, sucking and fucking, going to Atlantic City, going to fucking Dykeman, going to all of these lit spaces and letting
You
it go.
did it too, in my
all
mind.
you do, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. All you doing is giving me a blueprint of where to send my niggas. That's it. That's it. Now you tell me your shorty, the one shorty if you telling me a girl that you with every day gave it up crazy on a vacation, like Gunn said, I think you was there doing that shit too. And as soon as I get back, yo, Guns, hit list on this shorty right here. Then and that's if he's single.
But hold on, I think we getting lost because pillow talking is not always you telling your friends business. Pillow talking is also you opening up yourself. So that's why I asked y'all specifically, do you think...
Well, that's why I say it's different levels of
Yeah,
pillow
there's
talk.
mad
So
levels,
the
bro.
negative connotation is that the talking of other people's business.
So, alright, so that was one of my questions. So, what do y'all think, what's the limit with pillow talking? Like, what is off guards? Because to y'all, to me, it sounds like it's telling your friends business.
Bro, I'm an
That's
open
it.
book. I will
Yeah.
tell you everything about me. Whether
really it, bro.
honestly on some G shit and like Stiz will tell you, I've told Shorty shit that
man.
lost me the bitch mad times.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm an open book. I will tell you the good, bad, and ugly from the gate, and that's what it's gonna be. Either you rolling with it or you not. But with that being said, I like the only thing off limits is anything that is irrelevant to you. And it don't necessarily gotta be with my friends. Like, if my mom's or my family member going through some shit that don't directly affect me,
That's all.
why am I talking to you about it?
Right.
I don't need to tell you about that.
There's a difference between opening up and telling.
Yeah. Like, again, if it is about me or directly affects me, I'm an open book. Anybody else in my life, if it's about them or directly affects them, I would never just tell you. And that has honestly lately, I could be honest, in the last 2 months, that's been a thing with me because this one particular shorty I talked to, she asked. Like, I'll say, like, yo, I'm dealing with some shit. Or I'm dealing with some family shit. Oh, what you dealing with? And me and her have gotten back and forth. 'Cause I'm like, yo, if I say I'm dealing with some shit, that means I didn't want to tell you what it was. I said that specifically so you could go, oh, okay, cool, and leave it at that. And like we went back and forth because she was like, yo, I'm doing that because I'm concerned. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but that's just not how I am, because it ain't a thing I feel like it's outside of just me. So it ain't my business to tell.
Also, to add on that, like sometimes you just might not even be ready. Like it happens with me a lot. Like I'll want to talk. I want to tell you what's going on. I want to tell you all the relevant information that I feel like you need. I just don't want to tell you right now. And then on top of that, it's just like if we talking and we pillow talking and it's a get to know me process, then fine, open book. I say whatever I need to say, right?
Right.
But like he said, if it's anything to do with my mans, like if I reference like, yeah, I was with this person when I did this, that, and third. Don't ask me what he thought or felt or what he was doing in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only told you he was there so you can know like he was there. And usually that's just for confirmation that this happened. There's not even like I was out here wilding by myself. It's just like, yo, I was doing this, that, and the third. And he was there with me, but I was doing this, that, and the third. Now let's talk about what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That happens a lot.
So I mean, I had another situation, another scenario with me where I fucked up. So I'm gonna let y'all know what happened, whatever the case may be, and then y'all let me know if y'all feel like it was fucked up too. Because looking back, I still don't think it was, really on me, but I could get why people was upset. So I'll preface this by saying I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, and I was close with my partner, whatever. We talked. I had a friend. Well, I have a friend that's very open about what he does. He's open about his cheating and all of that. He's open about his intentions and stuff like that. We was at a barbecue, and my homeboy, He spotted a girl, whatever the case may be. He asked for the internal referral. It was my shorty friend, so we set it up together. Now,
You and your shorty?
Yeah, me and her set it up together. But it was more so her because, you know, she had to talk to her friend. But like I said before, key piece of information, this guy around my girl openly just, I just want to fuck and all of that. So, and he said that at the barbecue, when we was with my shorty, he let her know, like, I'm just trying to clip that, you know what I'm saying? Can you set that up? So she did what she did. She set it up, whatever the case may be. So they was doing what they was doing, getting to know each other. One night, me and my girl is talking, da-da-da. So she's like catching me at the speed of what's going on and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, like, you know, da-da-da. She really feeling him and all that stuff. Like, what's his intentions? I'm like, you know his intentions. The nigga just want to fuck. Like, what are you talking about? She took that information and went back to her friend and told her friend because she felt like, yo, I owe loyalty to my friend. My thing was, he told you already what his intentions was. I was just reiterating it. But
stop you right there.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's where you went wrong. That's the only thing I see you did wrong. Because if she forgot, that was on her for forgetting. Mm-hmm. You ain't have to remind her that he said that. Mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to. Now, were you wrong for saying that? No, because like you said, he told her that.
Right.
He said that clear, whatever. But once your shorty forgot, what's his intentions? You know what at least what my response would have been? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm assuming she know him.
Yeah.
You asked that nigga his intentions. Let him answer you. Mm-hmm. Now, he again go, I'm just trying to fuck.
Right.
He can't blame nobody but him on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't think she was going, you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know. She was 100% gonna do that.
Yeah, I ain't know
when she asked what's the intentions, that question came directly from the other girl.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta, when like Gunn said, when them technical questions come up, yo, talk to him. Like, let him answer that shit. Cause like he said, if he fucked this up, that's on him.
Right.
And if he tell her that shit, that's between them. You are no longer involved. You can sit there and say, word, he said that shit
again.
This nigga's tripping. Like, that's just that. Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
And again, it's not necessarily a wrong thing. It was just one of those things where, because that same scenario I've been in. I've literally heard one of my friends say some of the wildest shit to a chick, and then she came back later and kind of like asked me a question about that. And I was just like, ask that nigga. Because again, if he say it to you, because we don't know the circumstances. Yeah. He could have been drunk that night, so he was loose saying it. Now he's sober. He don't want to necessarily say that up front. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So that's why I just wouldn't have repeated it. I'd have let him get his shit off. And if he want to say that, he could say that. But again, it wasn't necessarily a wrong thing because I understand your thought process and where you're coming from too. Like, yo, the nigga already said it.
Right.
So what is me saying what he said already a big deal?
Yeah, that was my thinking. But I get it. I get what y'all saying. For sure. Yo, if y'all could be on a fly on the wall to anyone's relationship, anyone in the world, any celebrities, all of that, who would it be? Like, who would you be interested just to see? Like, yo, what did they talk about?
Will Smith and Jada Smith.
That's a good one.
I wanted to be the fly on the wall when Will found out August Alsina was gutting Jada Pinkett out. Not even when he found out, because I think he knew. I want to be in the fly on the wall when that shit became public, and now he gotta go. You bring this little dumb nigga around, he can't hold it down. Now I gotta deal with this shit. Everybody calling me pussy. That's the only, because I don't care about nobody else's relationship. But right there, I wanted to see that, because that would have been, because, bro, again, we all saw that Red Table Talk. The way she was like, nah, it wasn't that. It was an entanglement. So Will wanted to snuff her. Will, that was the day I knew Will, if they was in the crib and she said that, Will would have went to jail.
If the cameras wasn't on,
he'd have jumped across that table, son. That table would have been red because her head would have banged on it. He looked at her like, you dead ass? Niggas said, nah, say what it was. Let's just be honest, say what it was.
That nigga was so
it was
hurt,
just an entanglement.
You could tell by his smirk, he was like, entanglement.
up your ass.
Mine's would have been Kevin Hart and his wife when they got back from that Vegas shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could just imagine her saying, "Look at your dumb ass. You wanna go fuck all these other bitches, and it's your own fucking man's extorting you for $10 million. You fucking piece of shit, idiot." Yo, I could just hear that shit. I just want to hear him go, "Nah, you right. You right. Nah, it's my fault. I'm fucked up. I'm sorry. Don't leave me." And then I hear like Gary O made the joke when she found out like this nigga was worth $250 million. Whatever, we gonna get through this shit.
nigga said, I want to hear the argument, and I want to hear that switch.
Yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear that whole transition. Like,
What about you, Dre?
her friends saying, "Yo, you really gonna leave him because he fucked him up? He a celebrity. Like, he 250 million. Think about that shit, girl." Pop 2 kids out. She solidified. Do that shit now, Kevin. Dumbass.
Cause me personally, it would be J and B. Only because
We gotta know why Solange snuffed you in that elevator, bro.
yeah, I need to know what's up with that whole. But nah, like
I'm cool.
they have like, from what I see, they the only ones that really could like keep their life private. You know what I'm saying? To whereas they have enough money where they can really make that happen, where you know exactly nothing's what's going on with what they got going on. So I want to just be a fly on the wall to them, so just I can see what's going on.
Will and Jada was there to August Alsina said, "Fuck that."
But yeah,
Word. That nigga, that shit ain't make no sense, bro.
I think that would be interesting.
I wanted to be there for that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry shit too.
I don't give a shit about none of that. That's not our country. I don't care.
I don't care about that either. I just want to know, like, when she goes, "This motherfucker's being racist." I want to know what he said. Like, "Yo, who the fuck being racist?"
I don't think he said that because clearly he left.
He left because he had to. Like you said,
I don't
this
think
ain't
he
our
had
country.
to. I don't think he had to, bro.
You right. You right.
I think he could have kept getting on the payroll and been like, "Yo, man, listen, man.
Deal with that
Work
I
this
love
shit
you.
out.
It is what it is."
You don't have to figure this shit out.
shit. Yeah, you know what I always wanted to do? Not do, but I always wanted to be like one of them, like the helpers or the maid niggas on hand in the crib when these niggas go into those arguments. Cause our dad be like outside the door when she goes, "Yo, and your fucking brother don't like me. You know you're racist." I'll be outside like, "Oh shit, yo, who the fuck is racist in the palace? I'm in the palace."
Nigga, I'm leaking that shit.
Yeah, you seem
this.
like the
Oh,
type.
you wild, bro.
I leaked
Nigga
that
said, I'm calling TMZ
Yeah, I'm leaking that
immediately.
Nigga, that's how you end up missing.
How much y'all got for me? Word.
It ain't gonna matter. You ain't gonna get to spend it. Word.
Like, Queen gonna put a hit on your head immediately.
I ain't gonna cause her about a wave, nigga.
So, in conclusion, fuck pillow talking.
Nah,
pillow talking is it's a nuance to it, bro. Like, just the rules are simple. Leave your friends and everybody else out of that shit, and you'll be fine, bro. Like, it's okay to have intimate conversations. It's okay to listen to your girl just vent, because a lot of girls take that time to just vent.
Yeah.
And it's perfect if you just leave it there.
Yeah.
I feel like pillow talking. Everything Stiz just said, but I also feel like the truth of the matter is pillow talking is mostly reserved for women, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let them get they shit off.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be careful, because as men, I'm not gonna say all, because there's bitch ass niggas everywhere, but there, in most cases, a man gonna hear whatever he hear, and that's gonna stay with him because he don't want that beef with his girl.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Women get to points where they don't give a fuck about you or your friendship.
Yeah. Clearly.
So let her tell you all her shit, and you tell her the shit that is absolutely relevant to you. Outside of that,
Also, bro, like, if you limit the things that, because men gotta vent too, you feel me? Like, men gotta get that shit off, and it's real hard to talk to women. I had a conversation like 3 days ago about some dumb shit that I thought could have been a regular conversation, but it's just like, limit the shit that you tell your friend, not out of, you know, any maliciousness or you don't trust him. It's just like, he's gonna base an opinion or a bias based on what you tell him. So just because you going through something with a shorty, don't put that energy on your mans until you work it out yourself. Cause whatever you tell this nigga is what he gonna live on. Right. Cause that's your mans.
Right.
And I'm very guilty of that. Like
I was just about to say, I think that you feel that way a lot because you're very much like that.
Yeah, I'm very much like that. Like if you come tell me your shorty did this, that, and the third, nigga, from every argument after that, hey man, I wouldn't have fucked with her anyway. Like, or I'll just reference it. Or
that's so true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. But
once you tell me, like, if you come tell me some shit, we can keep it to each other.
Yeah, I learned through trial and error. Just big arguments and big shit. I don't even say that this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, noted.
The big ones, like, you leave me out because I'm riding with you. Like, whatever you say.
But that don't go for just us. That's anybody. You, like, women, whatever. It's the same shit we tell women all the time. Like, you can't forgive me, but then tell all your friends all the shit I did. Because now you may forgive me, but you can't be mad at your friends are talking shit about me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you told them that.
So now when you come telling me, like, you about to marry shorty, I'm whatever, bro. And then
do you?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Here's what I say. This is where I go wrong now. Cause then if my man's come and say he about to do some wild shit, and he already told me some wild shit that they been through, and then my other mans find out, we'll just say, that's that nigga, man.
Right.
He doing that shit. Cause I already lost my interest in that situation. I don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I want to be happy for you, but nigga.
But you also slightly can't be that way because just because they went through whatever they went through, they could have worked past that and they passed that now.
Yeah, I was gonna say people change.
That's true. You're right.
I would never want my friend to hold my shorty to a certain standard because of shit that she did in the past when she already
like you as a person
that.
gotta be understand the fact that whatever his view of your girl is, you gave him that view.
That's true too.
But as a friend, you also gotta understand that, like, you know, we say it all the time. People grow and change. They could have been the most toxic people for each other for mad long, and because again, he could have implemented what you said, which is he don't tell you now. Like, they went to therapy, they talk, they this, that, and the third. So you don't know that they put in the work to fix that, and you stuck in that thing. That's why, like, when people go through shit in a relationship, I'm very much like. Put it like this: if you mad at your shorty right now, I'm mad at your shorty with you right now.
Right.
When you and your shorty good, I still love that bitch. That's my sis. Whatever. Like, I'm flowing with you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know every detail of every conversation y'all had.
Yeah,
so I can't stick on one thing you said.
Yeah, that's something I'm, like, actively working on.
Yeah.
Cause like he said, like y'all said, like nigga, whatever you tell me is what I'm running with.
Yeah, you're right. You ride hard on loyalty, which is good, it's a good thing. So.
But on the flip, I look at it from my point. Like, I've been through my situations with, whoever, and I told y'all all the time, like, I cheated, and this niggas to this day is just like, this nigga still is tripping. You feel me? And I gotta live with that. Like, I told y'all that shit. Had I not told y'all that shit, y'all would have known. Yeah. Y'all also didn't know about the trillions of arguments and work we put in to get to where we at. You know what I'm saying? But, or, nope. Nope.
Yeah, man, I think that sound like another one.
Liquid courage or it got me just. I almost shot myself in the foot.
Yeah, we gonna go ahead and end this before he shoot himself in the foot and say some shit that's gonna make him end. You know.
Nah, but to say it all, like, just the key to pillow talking is just keep everything between y'all two as much as possible.
Facts. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to your shorty, but just keep in mind what's her business and what's not.
Because really, like, I found out a lot about myself talking to shorty. Like, found out why I'm antisocial. I found out why I like being by myself. I explained all that before.
Yeah.
But I found out all that through conversations.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I found out a lot about myself. I found out, like, I don't like rejection. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, certain things about myself.
Yeah.
That I found out through pillow talking. So
Funny
it's not
enough,
all bad.
most of the like real intimate things dudes find out about themselves, you get from talking to women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's a therapy.
But again,
session.
the key word in that is yourself.
Yep.
Remember,
Keep me out of it.
keep it on yourself.
Word. All right.
But yeah, man, it's another one. We out of here. It's been 2 years, man. I'ma say it for another year. We love to hear from y'all. We love to, speak to y'all, get the comments, interact with y'all. So you already know the vibes. Hit us on Instagram at sohere'sthething.pod or hit us on Twitter or Facebook at SHTTpod. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, you can hit us at via email at sohere'sthething@yahoo.com.
Yeah, man, go watch the visuals on YouTube at So Here's the Thing podcast, man. We got a couple episodes up there, you know what I'm saying, a couple funny ones, so go see the reactions. And then as always, we're on all audio platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, all of that at So Here's the Thing.
Yo, in the 2 years, what's your favorite episode? I only asked that because I got asked that today.
The one with Paris.
Paris.
Oh, the parent shit.
Yep.
Okay.
I must say the one with Loon, the one we was talking about the sex or whatever. That shit was a little bit wild though.
Yeah, that came to my mind. The funnest one to me was the one that you just mentioned, 34. The best you ever with Loon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Loon. Shout out to the freaking frat. But the realest conversation we ever had, not realest, but to me, one of the best conversations we ever had was the abortion miscarriage conversation.
Oh, yep. That's my second one right there.
Yeah, we went deep.
That one was fire. I was just thinking like, yo, we really did 2 years in this shit. I mean, the dates is a little skewed.
Yeah.
But all in all, we put in time.
And it's cool, man. We showed so much range and stuff like that. Like, it's really cool. So
Basically, y'all should go check out the back catalog, listen to all them old episodes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we gonna keep coming with.
I'm always surprised because of how this shit come together. Like we talk about all the time. Like we just 3 niggas that just had conversations, just record them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm always like thrilled. Like shit like the abortion conversation, shit like the marriage conversation, shit like hoes, shit like all that. You know what I mean? Come up and we really be having these conversations if these mics was on or not. Like this is how the conversations will go. Like even today, like I only danced in the beginning because I wasn't sure if that's some shit you just want to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care, bro.
I know you don't, but I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
Just had to make sure.
I never care when I don't feel like I was wrong.
That's true.
Okay.
And then we ain't had a conversation beforehand, so I wasn't. You know what I mean? But this shit is lit, man.
I feel you.
I like these type of conversations. If y'all niggas on YouTube, y'all should really check out the audio shit. And if you're on audio, you should check out the YouTube shit. Y'all missing some shit on both. I'm just saying that now. Sound like another one. Your boy Stizzy out.
Hey man, Steelo.
Yo, your boy too. Another one.